Hey everybody, I'm Star.
And I'm Darris.
And this is Snack Vent, coming to you live from our Clintonville studio, which is actually our guest room, which is actually a combination of a gym and a bedroom. But anyhow, join us as we count down your favorite snacks from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Let's get snacking.
Hey everybody, it is December 4th and we are back with a Wednesday episode of Snack Vent. I'm Star.
I'm Darris.
And I really feel like we hit our stride yesterday.
We did. We're not gonna end the season early, but that was about as good as we can get.
Yeah, I felt like we had our energy back. We came up with some good new stuff. So excited about all of that.
We got to pace ourselves. We got a long Advent snack
Long way,
season.
lot of snacks to go, and a brand new idea this morning.
Yeah, we do.
The edible mascot. So we just casually mentioning the edible mascot, but we have an idea now. We were worried about Snack Vent's going to end on Christmas. But then we've got that whole kind of week in limbo between Christmas and New Year's. We don't want to leave you guys hanging.
We know how much you depend upon this.
Our tens of viewers. Yes. So, tens of viewers. Our new question of the day, Darris.
No whammy for me. Did not hear Last Christmas by Wham.
Okay. I too have maintained my status as unwhammied as of yet. With that, I guess it's time to reveal.
It is time to reveal
our snack of the day. So, folks,
right.
Number 4. Let's pull that distant post-it off, and we've got
Funyuns.
So fun.
As we did on yesterday's show, I decided to add a little twist and actually add another snack to our portfolio, as it were. Also going to do bugles and Funyuns. I mean, part of the easy part of this is they're both cornmeal, just different shapes and different flavors.
And I'm looking at his table, and spoiler alert, on his little snack table, you're actually getting even more than 2 snacks. And I think what we should also share with our viewers is there are going to be several episodes where you get 2, or there's joint snacks, or they're kind of shoehorned in together, because when we were kind of researching and brainstorming these classic snacks of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we didn't want to do all potato chips, but there's a lot of varieties of potato chips. We don't want to skip any, and so sometimes we kind of put birds of a feather that flock together, like Billie Eilish. You won't get that reference, but
sure I will.
You do. You're a hip young.
I'm a hip young thing.
A hip young man. So, tell us. We're heading back to his notes.
Yesterday it worked out so well. I actually got notes, so we decided to go for a second day.
He's putting on the glasses.
So
donning the reporter's hat.
Well, first of all, I want to start with bugles. How many people remember putting them on your fingers?
That looks like cat ears.
Sorry, I didn't mean to give you all the gesture.
Well, how are they?
I wanted to give you one as well. I just didn't have enough on my fingers. They're delicious. They're exactly what you expect.
Oh my gosh.
And Funyuns. I mean, these were
delicious.
My thing. When I was in junior high, my friends and I would do the walk around the neighborhood. Not causing trouble, just walking around. We go up to the Lawson's or Open Pantry. Both were convenience stores right across the street. My friends from Cuyahoga Falls know full well Lawson's, and any viewers from Japan, Lawson's in Japan is the only place it's left, thanks to what was born in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. So, with that, but Funyuns,
history, geography.
They were delicious. They are delicious, oniony smelling and tasting, which could be part of the reason I didn't have a girlfriend in junior high or high school. But
that was the ketchup chips.
No, I hadn't been introduced to those yet, but I digress. Going to go back to my notes. So bugles have come to us since 1960,
Okay.
the 60s, by General Mills, and they're made in dozens of countries, either direct manufacturing or licensing, which is interesting. They've also been available in one time or another in 20 different flavors. Now we have the original. Again, Star's already partaken. I've
I
partaken.
just got back from an 8-mile run. I mean,
Oh, well, I'm going to have a couple because I just can't.
yeah. Oh, I like this one. It's twisted. It's like a little hat.
Oh, yeah. No, very nice.
Thank you.
That's actually quite a talent. Funyuns are from Snack King Frito-Lay, as we know, that familiar green and yellow bag. They, of course, get their flavor from salt and onion, but they come in seven different flavors, and they're also found in other countries. I actually wanted to try for the first time a variety, which is the steakhouse onion, which doesn't seem like it's much different from the Funyun, but I'm going to try this. I'm going to give you a regular Funyun.
The regular Funyun? Oh, ooh.
And as a reference to our first episode of Snack Fed, I found these today for the first time in the store. Mini Funyuns in a can, like the Pringles can, but they're from Frito-Lay, not Procter & Gamble. I wonder what licensing took place regarding that can, because it's pretty distinct and known for Pringles. I know other
Where are
things.
these two?
So have you tried the
Well,
Funyun?
this is because Funyuns are made by Frito-Lay.
No, but Pringles are made by Procter & Gamble.
Really?
Yeah, so there must have been a licensing battle or somebody's paying somebody. I don't think this went unnoticed, but anyway, what do you think?
It tastes like a Funyun, and I think that you think it's delicious.
How about try a steakhouse?
I'm gonna pass on the steakhouse onion.
They're kind of like, I think they're made steakhouse. I think they've got this A1 flavoring of some sort.
So typically I'm more of a fruit and vegetable person. So even though it's steakhouse onion, it doesn't do a ton for me, that steakhouse flavor, but I do have a question for you. Darris, do you take this snack to be yours?
I do. Oh, that's delicious. Last facts about Funyuns I want to share.
May I have the bugles back while you do that, please?
Particularly appropriate for the recent Halloween.
Yeah. The recently, what?
The recent Halloween.
Yes.
Crushed Funyuns have been included as a replacement, or Funyuns have been included as a replacement, for the onions on the green meat casserole, and crushed up Funyuns, so Funyun powder as it were, has been actually used on turkey as a coating.
Really?
At Thanksgiving, yeah, there are 2 Thanksgiving recipes that feature those. So, you just don't know. You don't know what you're going to learn.
Recipes, history, geography with the Japan reference. This is a packed episode. I'm really digging the bugles. They are very delicious.
Yeah, I'm a fan of.
They actually remind me,
things cornmeal.
they're like a cooler Frito. They're a little lighter than a Frito. The Frito's crunchier. These are a little airier, a little more crisp than a Frito. Darris, let's talk to our viewers a little bit about today's vintage commercial.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if we ended up finding a reference to a Bugle commercial. We'll do a deep dive, and if we do. But the Funyun commercial it's fun.
It's like a fun house amusement park. Now this commercial is seriously vintage. It is from the 70s.
And what's interesting about it is there's a scene where the characters in the commercial, actors, whatever they are, participants are in a amusement park ride, which I knew at Cedar Point as the Rotor. Star described it.
I knew it as the Devil's Hole at Darien Lake and Fantasy Island. I'm pretty sure we called it the Devil's Hole.
Well, when I rode this, back with my friends at Cedar Point. I lifted up my head during the ride. It's centrifugal force. I had a headache all summer. I did some damage, whether it was the Funyuns or the rotor, I don't know yet. But I recall that distinct feeling of my brain going backwards and the rest of me going forwards in the rotor. So,
Darris, would you say, like, if you had to pick a favorite snack of all time, would it be Funyuns for you?
Funyuns mean a lot to me. They were, I mean, when I was with those friends of mine back in the day who are still friends today, I just, they take me back. So I think it's as much a nostalgia as it is a delivery system of nutritious goodness.
It's interesting that you say that, because later in the season, we're going to have, you know, I've already talked about my great love and adoration for the Kudos bar. Kudos, I'm yours. But there's a snack that we're going to be having that just for me is the height of nostalgia, and was like, if I could have a snack, this was the one that I wanted.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I still recall my first snack was the salt and vinegar chips. I had other snacks, but that's the one that meant something. The Funyuns, though, they've carried me through a lot. They've been there for me.
They've been there for you in ways that no one else ever.
Ways that the girlfriend I never had in junior high or high school was never there.
Aww.
Funyuns were always there.
Well, folks, that's going to be a wrap for today's episode of Snack Time with Darris. If you want to make sure that you're getting your content every day, make sure you click
subscribe.
Or you can search for us. We are at Snack Time with Darris.
And make sure you check out the video we found, the ad.
Yes. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.